everybody, it's Mickey and I am back today with episode 2 of our home organizing series, and today we are tackling the laundry room. I'm going to share with you 10 simple, inexpensive ways to make your laundry room a happier place. So if you are new here, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home.
So my laundry room is right off of our main hall on our first floor. This is not a large room. It's only about 5 by 6 with a door that leads out to the garage. So we basically have 2 walls that we are working with. This room serves many purposes in our home. It's of course where we do our laundry, but it's also where we store our cleaning supplies, home supplies, and it also serves as our launching pad to our day. Although the room may be small, there are ways to utilize the storage that you do have to make the most of your space. One thing I think is so important to remember is if you have a small space like I do, you have a definite limit on what you can contain in that space. So we can't buy every new wonder cleaner that comes along. I tend to buy products that have multiple uses and every item has a purpose. It's one of the easiest ways to keep your space organized. Years ago, when we bought our home, our laundry room had no storage at all, and I wanted some type of closed cabinetry here so that we could utilize the space better. We found these cabinets at Home Depot. They were very inexpensive and they fit the space perfectly. Stores like Home Depot and Lowe's have so many storage options for small spaces. You could use shelving, cabinets, or a combination of both. Finding suitable storage for your space is the first step in getting organized. Whatever you choose to use, it's the way you organize the space inside that's most important. So since this is a laundry room, let's talk about storage options for the laundry detergents that we use every week to keep our clothes clean. We all make different choices for what types of detergents that we like to use. Since my space is limited to this one cabinet, I choose to use detergent in the pod form. Whether it be Gain or Tide or OxiClean, for me it's just easier. I really love my Downy scent boosters, and rinse and Clorox has always been a part of my laundry routine. Depending on what you use, there are many different storage options available to you. So if you are a liquid detergent user, they now have risers to hold your large containers of detergent to make dispensing them so much easier and less messy. You can also find large bottle dispensers that you can decant your liquid detergent in. I think these would look so great up on a shelf, all lined up and labeled as to what's inside. Now for me and my space that I have for my stuff, I decided to use a combination of lidded canisters to hold my detergent and scent beads. I found my containers at Walmart, but these types of containers can be found at Target, on Amazon, just about anywhere. By decanting your products, you can save so much space. Since my space is limited, using squared containers help me get the most out of the cabinet that I'm using. I'm using these for the detergent pods, scent beads, and OxiClean, and I also have enough space to store some backup product as well. For any liquids that I use, I found these dispenser bottles on Amazon. They have tight lids attached so you don't have to worry about anything leaking, and they hold a lot so that you can decant 2 bottles at once. The only thing that I do not decant is my Clorox. I just like to keep it in the bottle that it comes in. It's just safer for me to use it that way. So as you can see, my laundry shelf is full without any wasted space. There are so many other containers to choose from should you have the space for them. I really love the glass lidded canisters. They look so pretty up on a shelf. Some of my favorite are the larger ball mason jar containers. I use these for storage in other places in my home, and I just think that they are so pretty on a shelf. As far as dryer sheets and miscellaneous items that you need to do your laundry, I find that the simplest solution is the best solution for me. I just keep my dryer sheets in a simple labeled basket. There are many different options out there for you, especially if you have open shelf storage. My baskets I found at Target years ago, and they have worked the best for me. To store cleaning supplies and home supplies, I've chosen two different storage methods. I've reduced our products and things that I store in this space to fit into these 6 bins. The first set of bins are storage cubes that I use throughout my home. I love this method of storage. I like to know that I have things available to me, but I don't necessarily want to see them all the time. And these storage cubes are just perfect for that. The challenge, of course, is to always utilize the space within the cube as best as you can, and for that I use different containers to divide the space for different uses. I found these lidded stackable containers at Target, and they're the perfect size to use for storage within the cubes. I use them without the lids to store cleaning cloths and sponges, or you can use them with the lids to store masks for future use. I do really love these cube storage containers because, even if you just wanted to toss a bunch of stuff in here and stick it on the shelf, when you open the door of your cabinet, everything looks neat and clean. I have 3 small bins on the top shelf that hold items for general cleaning, for my wood floors and furniture, and extra laundry items. Again, I do not purchase a bunch of different things. I have my tried and true products that I swear by and that have multiple uses throughout my home. I am a huge Mrs. Meyer's surface spray fan. I like to buy them every season in the seasonal sense. I also have a container here of powdered laundry detergent that I use to wash my floors. Believe it or not, this works great, leaves no residue, and your house smells so good when you are done. Barkeeper's Friend is excellent to use in your stainless steel sinks. It is also what I use to remove hard water stains from our faucets. Holloway House Quick Shine is the only shine product that I use for my floors in my home. The janitor in my old school swore by this stuff, and he used it every week, and our floors at school were always gleaming. So as you can see, you really don't need a bunch of different cleaners. You just need cleaners that get the job done. In small spaces, vertical storage is very important. We have our cabinets full of items that we use from day to day, but as a planner, I like to have my backup products close at hand. For this, I have utilized above my cabinets. I have 3 seagrass baskets on top that hold my extended laundry and household supplies. In one basket, I have paper towels and paper napkins. In another basket, I have tablecloths and extra paper plates. My laundry baskets hold some extra Tide Pods, dryer sheets, dryer balls, and OxiClean. This has proven to be a great storage space. It's out of the way, it's easily accessible with the help of a step stool, and nobody would know that it's there. So once our space is perfectly organized, it's important to decorate. I think a well-decorated space makes it more difficult to keep it in disarray. Our laundry room is right off of our main hallway. We have chosen to remove the door so that there's a little bit more open space in here. So I wanted it to look pretty all the time. I added a wooden tray to the top of the dryer that holds a small mercury lamp that is perfect for an evening nightlight. There's a large ball mason jar full of clothespins, my antique iron, and a little bunny for spring. I always keep a wreath on the door that leads out to our garage. I just change up the bow for each season. For spring, I have this really pretty birch tree ribbon that I made into a big double bow. Keeping this wreath very simple makes it easy to change it out for the holidays and for the season. Along the side wall, we have a line of hooks that were originally used to hold coats and backpacks when my kids were in school. Now I have this really pretty basket filled with some greens and florals for spring. I started decorating these hooks at Christmas time, and I just think that it looks so pretty, especially as you pass by from the hallway. One of the other layovers from when the kids were home was our message board that we had above the hooks. This is where I would attach permission slips and notes to go back to school so we wouldn't forget them. Since our laundry room is open to the main hall, I thought that putting some artwork in this spot would be a big upgrade. I have several pieces by Jennifer Paxton Parker, including this one that is in our living room. I just love her barn watercolors, and I found one online that I thought would be perfect in this spot. I found this framed print online for several $100s, way more than I wanted to spend. But I did some research and I was able to find the print on Amazon for $25, and all I had to do was purchase the frame to go along with it and put it all together myself. So instead of it costing me a couple $100, I was able to put it all together myself for $56. I have bought several American flat frames from Amazon. They come matted with protective film on both sides of the plexiglass. I have been able to frame many of my prints this way. I'm going to put links, of course, to everything that I mentioned in today's video down below for you. I highly recommend these frames. They are of excellent quality. So I think that is everything that I had on my list to do in the laundry room. The only thing left is to vacuum out the dryer vent, and I'm going to save that for this weekend. If you want to follow along with us on our home organizing series, the Home Organizing Planner is available in my Etsy shop. There's a bunch of different printables for you to make your own project lists, cleaning routines, to-do lists, chore charts, everything that you will need to organize your home. I will leave a link to the Home Organizing Planner in the description box down below. So that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you got some good ideas for your own laundry room organizing project. Be sure to check out the links I mentioned in today's video down below. And while you're there, please don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you all back as part of our YouTube family. Join our communities over on Facebook and Instagram. And until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have. Be kind to each other, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.